Hi everyone, welcome to Indulge podcast. Today we have with us a very special guest, none other than the favorite Golu Gupta from Mirzapur web series, Shweta Tripathi Sharma. And we will indulge with her in a very meaningful conversation over some great food at ITC Royal's Royal Vega. Hi Shweta,
Hi, how are
lovely
you?
meeting you. I'm fine. And how are you doing?
I'm doing very good. Food always makes me happy. So
So
जब
how
ऐसे सामने होता है, then it always brings a smile to my
and
face.
that's why we chose Royal Vega in
Mm.
ITC Royal, because we have come up with a very special meal for you, which is Ranjit Khasa, because we have heard that you've turned a vegetarian.
Yes, that's true. That's
How
true.
how long back did you?
I think it was last July, and I used to love non-vegetarian. I read this book जो बुद्धिज्म पे है and उसमें लिखा था that if animals are I'm not trying to convert anybody. Let me give that disclaimer first.
Of
This
course.
is my personal choice.
Of course.
And I'm enjoying it. तो उसमें ये लिखा था कि if animals are your friends, then how can you eat your friends?
True.
And then there is a switch that just went off. I knew that eventually, sometime maybe I would turn vegetarian, but I didn't know that it'll happen so soon. And once that switch went off, I get tempted. I appreciate it, but
So how do you resist it when the kebabs and everything come in front of you and like
it is like those for few minutes of
right? I get it.
the taste, the flavor, and I'm not against the. matlab, Um, these days you have to be so careful about what you say. That it's the torture that the animals are put before they're killed. That is my
That
issue.
personally hurts you,
That
of
the
course. That's a very
yes.
personal kind of a decision that you
Absolutely.
took. So how
That is
are
what bothers me. जहाँ पे मतलब वो
right
5 chicken की जगह where there are 25 of them that are fit.
right.
So I
So
feel
नहीं, ये तो
that
सब this happens to everyone. Even we get hurt when we see the chickens go. When
yeah,
you see them very helpless going to the slaughterhouse, we as humans all I think feel the same pain or hurt.
absolutely.
But for some of us, it's we can't give up the
Yeah,
temptation, and
yeah,
some can. So
yeah,
it's a free choice.
yeah.
But Shweta, tell us, how do you replenish your protein part, which is a vital part of our nutrition? How do you replenish it in your daily diet?
Even before the protein, because my husband is non-vegetarian and we used to always share our meals. And तो हमेशा ये होता था कि अरे how are we going to share now? But it's not that difficult. Now the importance of Dudi and Loki has gone up so much in my life that I am really enjoying this. So with pulses, with chana, with everything, there is a lot of protein with paneer. That is if you have dairy. So it's good. I think also with protein powder, with some people have it, some people don't have. But वो हो
So how
जाता
do you
है.
start your day with? What do you start your day with?
I have a staple every day. I have scrambled eggs with the
Oh,
paratha.
same me. But I don't have the paratha.
Okay,
But
but it's like literally a baby paratha that I have. And कभी कभार my mother-in-law वो कभी उसमें carrot डलवा देती हैं, कभी spinach डलवा देती हैं.
oh wow.
जिससे कि there is, I feel that जैसे भी nutrition जा सकता है, वो चला जाए. So I start my day with that. I used to have 2 to 3 cups of coffee earlier, but now
Right.
I stick to only one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
coffee is also, oh my god, this is so soft.
Ah, you like it?
Oh yeah.
Great.
So even coffee or any caffeine intake, I think we need to be mindful about that. And then throughout the day, I love home food.
Okay.
I am a homebody, and घर के खाने से मुझे जितनी खुशी मिलती है या simple खाने से, so that is what keeps me going.
So, Shweta, tell us, you have studied fashion communication.
Oh my god, this is so good.
You like it? Great. We are
Oh
so
my
happy.
God, wow.
So, from food, we are going to fashion. You've been a student of fashion communication, and I think you also dabbled into fashion world, and done photography under a very revered photographer. So, if you could tell us about your, experience in the world of fashion, and has it influenced your choices? I mean, what are your personal fashion choices like?
Mm, I think any information, any knowledge does not go waste. So even I went to NIFT and the fashion communication padha, which is the bridge between the designer and the consumer, you understand a lot. And this information I use for my characters, because even fabric क्या है
Hmm.
and colors का क्या psychology होता है, what effect do they have.
Hmm.
So all that helps me as an artist. Also when I have events or even for my personal styling, which is why I want to experiment and I'm not afraid to make mistakes or fail. हमें ना मुझे लगता है कि हमने we made a very big deal of making mistakes.
Hmm.
कि मतलब oh my god गलती हो गई या फिर this did not work.
This is
But
a
I
fashion
think
faux pas.
yeah, but I think it's all right. We're all humans, and we all should be allowed to be who we are, and mistakes are a part of it.
So, do you dress up yourself, or do you rely on a stylist?
No, for events, otherwise I generally dress up. I style
Right.
myself, but for events, I have my best friend who has been styling me for I think the last 13, 14 years.
Ah,
My
ah.
first film festival that I went to, which was IFLA with Haramkor and even Masan के साथ हम जो कैन फिल्म फेस्टिवल के गए थे. My wedding and even the events that I was in Calcutta. I am in Calcutta for everything is styled by her. I absolutely copy paste her style. Uh, in fact, even this necklace, I used to wear it as a choker. It's
Ah,
only when she made me wear it like this, I realized, oh, this is also a way to wear it. So I think that's the fun that when you have somebody, you keep learning a lot. Another person
right.
whose style really inspires me is Malika
Mhm.
Dua.
Right.
She is so good.
She's so good.
Just her combinations of things,
Hmm.
and she's also very daring.
Hmm.
And I think I like that. I like daring people in general.
So, you also like a daring style or a daring way of fashion?
I think we should be true to who we are.
Hmm.
So, and also, I think there are two things when it comes to fashion and style. One is your personality.
Hmm.
Because what you might like will be very different from what I like. And both are
Absolutely.
correct. वो सही
Hmm.
गलत की बात ही नहीं है.
Hmm.
So one is personality and I think the second is mood. Because even a daring personality someday might want to dress up simply.
Right.
So I think we should be very accepting of ourselves.
Hmm.
क्योंकि बाकी दुनिया तो will fall into place.
So, what's your fashion style like for every day? What do you like wearing? What's your comfort food, comfort cloth, and what you like wearing to parties and occasions and weddings? If you could take us through your fashion choices.
I generally don't go to a lot of parties. I am more of a home party person. Home food, home party, home conversations. Um, it has to be comfortable. I do not agree fashion has to be uncomfortable, especially for girls, women. वो जो can होते हैं, जो
Hmm.
heels होती हैं. So even if I'm wearing that, I feel that I need to be myself. Because if I'm bothered by something is poking me from here and something is pinching me from there, then that is taking my attention away. I don't want my clothes, my accessories to take my attention away. I want them to make me feel a certain way, which, like right now, I love wearing sustainable stuff. I love borrowing from my friends, from my mother in law, sister in law. We keep doing that. I love wearing saris. I love wearing Indian.
Okay, what kind of
Um,
saris do you like wearing?
any cotton.
Okay,
Cotton.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I just love wearing saris, and in fact, my even for Diwali or even अगर festive नहीं भी है, मतलब कोई festival नहीं भी है, but I know there will be a phase where every day I will be wearing a sari, and the
Ah,
only thing that is stopping me is that because I don't know how to drape a sari.
hmm.
So
You
which I
haven't yet
want to
learned?
learn. No,
Oh,
no.
oh.
But I think it's high time I do that
Mm-hmm.
because I think saris are just so beautiful. They're so versatile. You can drape them in a different way. आगे पल्लू पीछे पल्लू महाराष्ट्र अलग होता है, बंगाली अलग होता है. And I think I like culture a lot.
Right.
So for me, that is important. My mom, बचपन से she's always said that you should be presentable. चाहे वो बाल and बचपन में हम कैसे ही जंगली की तरह घूमते थे अभी भी. Um, but it is how you feel and how somebody who's looking at you feels. So be who you are. But when you dress up, then I think you feel also, your emotions also are elevated.
Right,
And so
right.
is your mood.
So, which is your which one piece from your wardrobe is your comfort cloth? You love wearing it over and over again.
I keep repeating. In fact, this what I'm wearing. I had worn. There's this poetry piece, "Tum ladki ho,"
Mm-hmm.
which I think I did 6 years back.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to repeat my clothes. So I have a lot of these cotton and sustainable. Generally, उनके fabric अच्छे ही होते हैं. I like
Feel of
the
cotton on you.
feel of yes. So I have a lot
I
of
think most of
these.
us like because with
Yeah,
age, it's the comfort is more important for all of us.
100%. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
five wardrobe essentials.
Hmm. Mm, I think gym wear.
Hmm.
A good sports bra in that
Hmm.
is very important.
Hmm.
Uh, a white shirt,
Of
which is
course.
a standard answer,
Any girl's
but
best
it is,
friend.
yes, because I think again, the way you can style it, the way you can wear it, not बांध
Right.
सकते हो, खुला छोड़ सकते हो,
Right.
tuck in कर सकते हो,
Hmm.
you can wear something
Hmm.
underneath,
Hmm.
uh, an Indian,
Hmm.
like a salwar suit. I love it. With the bindi and with
Right.
bangles or without bangles.
Right.
A sari,
Mm-hmm.
because again, no matter what the occasion might be, you can dress it up or dress it down.
Right.
And I think a good blazer, yeah, a good jacket,
Which you can
which you
couple up with
can,
jeans or pants or
yeah,
anything. Turn the entire look
yeah.
into
Also,
something. You
socks I
can
think are
glam
very
up and glam
important.
down.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
Socks मुझे बहुत important लगते हैं because जब आपको ठंड लग रही है, then you can wear socks.
They make you feel so smug.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, it's a nice snug feeling, and I
Mm-hmm.
like cute socks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, those.
So this brings me to the topic when you say gym wear. So are you a very huge fitness freak, or do you have a daily fitness routine, or are you a lazy person when it comes to fitness?
I used to be a lazy person, though my dad since childhood, he's been trying to motivate me and push me to work out. And there were two questions he always asked me, which I used to run away from, because I didn't have an answer because I was not doing those two things. One is kitab kaun si pad rahe ho, and the other was exercise ki ki nahi ki.
Oh, wow.
Now I feel these are the two most important questions. In fact, if you are fond of somebody, if you care about somebody, these are the two questions even we should be asking.
Mm-hmm.
Because mental fitness and physical fitness go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was never a fitness freak. I always used to, okay, not always, used to watch do portion control. But it's because of my husband, Cheetah, that I got into this, because he's the one who told me that it's not about how I look, but how
How
I
I
feel.
feel exactly.
And he said that is why he wants me to work out. So, and he's very disciplined.
So you both a gym person, or like you like outdoor
No, he is more
exercise?
dedicated, and he would like, even when we go on a holiday, he'll be the one who'll be working out. Not me. Then I
Okay.
take a chutti. I think
Okay.
I do yoga and I do strength training.
So all
And
days a week, or
no,
like?
I try to do minimum twice a week,
Mhm.
and otherwise 5 times a week. But
Okay,
ek din
okay,
to hum
okay. But it's
break.
mostly yoga and strength training, and
Yes,
you love
yes.
swimming. You love outdoor sports.
Oh, outdoor sports, not that much. In fact,
Mhm.
that is one thing that I would change bachpan ka. I used to swim and I used to play squash, but not really.
Not really. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a certified scuba diver.
Uh-huh.
So is
Oh, of
Cheetah.
course, you've grown up in Andamans.
Yes, three
Yeah,
years were
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Andamans and beautiful. Oh my God. But yeah, if there's one thing that I could change, I would go back and pick up a sport for sure, because I think sports is very important, because
Right,
it's not,
right.
again, it's not just physically what you feel,
It also
but
mentally strengthens
and
you.
team effort,
Mm-hmm.
and how to take falls, and how to get up again and kick that ball again or that racket again,
Mm-hmm.
or just run or sprint.
Yeah,
So I
winning or
feel
losing then no longer becomes a matter of ego.
yes,
It becomes a matter
yes,
of sportsmanship,
yeah,
as they
yeah,
say.
yeah,
Right.
and I think that is very, those learnings in life are very
Right.
important.
So, being having grown up in the Andamans for most part of your life during the childhood, are you a beach person or are you a mountain person when it comes to traveling?
I always thought I'm a beach person,
But now
but
you're
now
discovering the mountain girl in you. So, if you could tell us what
100%.
changed you to a mountain girl, which places are those?
Abhi recently we went to Binsar.
Okay.
There is a sukoon
Mm-hmm.
in mountains. The weather
Mm-hmm.
is
The
always
serenity,
good. Yes,
yes.
there is this calmness. So just sitting with a book, with hot good food,
The Pahari veg khana, oh my god, that to
the
drool for.
chutneys, the
Mm-hmm.
achars, it is just, it's very soulful. I
Right.
like that. I like looking at the stars. I
Mm-hmm.
like looking at the greenery.
Mm.
I think beach ka bas yahi hai ki
Full of activity, it's full of.
activity, but also now I also have sun allergy actually. I get these white patches. So I
Oh,
think which is why beach ka wo phir kam ho gaya hai. Also thankfully I think Andamans mein, because 3 years I have enjoyed the beach so much.
right, right,
Different islands, picnics over there.
right.
So I think beach ka quota ho gaya. So which is why now hills
Mountains
ka,
are calling.
yeah.
Exactly. But are you an avid traveler? How do you get time out of your busy schedule?
We make time.
Hmm?
Hmm.
How many times a year?
Mm, there's no fixed number, but right now, September end, we are going for a family holiday because it's my dad's 73rd birthday.
Oh
So we
wow.
are going to Rishikesh.
Oh wow.
And then Cheetah and I, then I'm going to go Goa with my girlfriends.
Okay.
And then in November, Cheetah and I are going to New Zealand. So
Lovely.
because travel, if I'm not working, I
Right
need
after
to
Diwali?
travel. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Because I think when you travel, you
Hmm.
learn so much. The
Hmm.
kind of conversations you have, the people that you meet, the food that you eat. So
Hmm.
why limit yourself? अगर time है, आप जहाँ भी जा सकते हो, चाहे वो मतलब 2 घंटे दूर हो या 20 घंटा दूर हो. But I
Just
think it's
go.
very important to
Right,
travel.
right. So, which are the places that you visited among them? Which are the places that stick to you? You know, like forever, that are forever entrenched in your heart.
Bali is one place.
Hmm.
I remember when I'd gone to Bali the first time I landed, I used to travel with my best friend a lot. He's in
Hmm.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Uh, and we met in Port Blair. We were studying together. And Bali was just, again, I think I like the slow life.
Right,
Now while talking
right,
to you,
right.
I'm realizing this. That Bali में ना बहुत शांति थी.
Hmm.
वो I'm मतलब there was obviously there are areas, pockets that are buzzing
Hmm.
with great energy.
Hmm.
But Bali I really like. London I love because of the musicals.
Hmm.
Again, because of the food, because of the performances, because I'm a huge Harry Potter. I'm a Potterhead.
Ah,
So when I went over there and I saw the musical, oh my god! And I feel it's so important to expose yourself to people who are raising the bar
right.
because then even you want to do it. तो वो
Absolutely.
बहुत मजा आता है देख के तो and this is something that Kunal Khimu and Soha they used to travel a lot and he said that वो साथ में they used to go for West End musicals and
Hmm.
I'm like that's such an important thing to do because especially as artists actually even otherwise it's very important to be forever students
Hmm.
because it's important to keep learning and growing.
Hmm.
So that's why London and London के आसपास भी जगह है तो वो भी बहुत मजा आता है and India में तो मतलब we love doing safaris also breaks my heart uh, when people are not respectful to nature and I just
Right.
feel that there
So
is so
true.
much mother nature gives us and we keep taking and taking and taking
And not giving back.
and not giving back and the thing is that how can we give back we just have to respect that's it. Let's coexist.
Very simple and little things make a huge
Absolutely.
difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, Shweta, I wanted to ask you. You're telling that growing as an artist. How travel helps. And but, as an artist, how much you've grown stupendously in these years from your debut to your last act as Golu Gupta in third season of Mirzapur. You've come a long way. So. How much do you think your journey as an actor has evolved over the years, and how much you learned, where you get your inspirations from, and how you keep growing? Because you don't have a formal training in acting, but we could never guess that. We always felt, Are, is she from NSD or is she from FTII? Because
Wow. Thank
you're so
you.
good at it. So
Thank you.
how you keep on evolving yourself?
My inspiration comes from the people I meet, the conversations that I have. And I think a lot has to do with my upbringing
Right.
because my dad's an IS officer, mom's a teacher, sister's a headmistress.
Mm-hmm.
तो हमारी बड़े होते हुए culture was very important.
Mm-hmm.
Art was very important. Education was very important.
Mm.
So I think it's because of them that I'm making the choices that I'm making. Uh, I think I've become a better person because of my characters. Because
Right.
be it Parul who's in Kalku,
Mm-hmm.
or Shikha who's in Ye Kali Kali Aankhein, or
Right.
Shalu from Masad.
Right.
So there is like literally I got into poetry because of Shalu.
Mm-hmm.
उससे पहले तो मैं दीपक थी कि जब वो पूछती ना
Ah,
दीपक से कि आपने नाम सुना है अकबर अलाहाबादी
right.
बशीर बदरानी लाइक हाँ मतलब सुना है आई वाज दैट पर्सन इट्स थैंक्स टू शालू दैट आई started
Got introduced in the world of poetry, the rich world
yeah
of
and there was so
poetry.
much magic there
Mm-hmm.
so because of Golu I got into fitness because of Shikha in Ye Kali Kali Aankhein again she is so driven with the emotion of love
Mm-hmm.
that
So all
to
these characters
me
have taught you in different ways.
absolutely. And they also teach me how not to be judgmental. Because the thing is, if you're judging your characters, then you won't be able to do justice to
So
them.
have these characters made you less judgmental? Were you judgmental also?
I think everybody's judgmental.
But now you're
Everybody's a
less.
bias. I'm lesser. I wouldn't say I'm not because वाह 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 तब तो मैं कुछ बहुत ही evolved human being
Right,
बन जाऊंगी.
right, right.
But I think I definitely have become less judgmental thanks to my characters because I believe nobody is born evil.
Mhm,
Evil, these things take over because of a situation or an event that has happened in your life.
mhm.
So even with Golu, does she want to do this? No. But the people that she cared about the most, respected the most, were snatched away from her right in front of her eyes. So then now whatever she is doing, what defines right and wrong? I feel characters are so colorful. It's not about black
Yeah,
and white
yeah.
and grey.
So, how do you see Golu developing further? I mean, if you are the script writer and if Mirzapur season 4, which I'm sure will happen, is going to take place, how would you take forward Golu's character?
I don't know. I really don't know. Because
Where do you see her? Like in your mind, where is she traveling right now? I mean, how would she take her life further?
I don't think about that because जब writers कुछ और ही लाएंगे, then I don't want to be thrown off.
नहीं, पर आपका मन में तो कुछ होता
No,
होगा,
I don't
something.
think. I
So how
actually,
do
even
you
as a
switch
person, I
yourself
don't think about
off?
the future.
Do these characters not creep into your soul at times?
They do 100%. Not all. Some do. Golu has,
Huh.
and and it's very tough.
Mm.
But I love it, and I think it's
But
very
never do you
important.
feel that, okay, next season, I would love Golu to see like this, or Golu ke sath ye hona chahiye, or Golu should have these things, or there should be
Uh,
certain.
no, see, the thing is, filmmaking is a collaborative
Mm-hmm.
process.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have discussions with my director, not just with Golu, with any other project story as well. Uh, but as a director and a story writer, they are looking at the entire thing. As actors, especially in a series, there is so much happening. There are so many parallel tracks that are going. वो समझ उनको ज़्यादा होती है. So then I trust them with it. I definitely talk to them about it.
So
कि
you're
गोलू
more,
का costume,
yeah, more a director's actor.
100%. But giving my inputs.
Right,
Even
right,
if they're rejected, that's
right,
okay.
right.
आपको अपना काम करना है. सामने वाला उसको accept करे नहीं करे, that is totally up to them. So even अभी Speed 4 का I speak to my director कि क्या हो सकता है नहीं हो सकता है. Like for example, what happened with Robin. I think that was so wrong even as
So
Golu.
wrong. Huh.
And the thing is that it's not that Guddu did that. I think Guddu and Golu are one. For Golu, for me. They are one. तो उसका भी गलत करना है मेरा गलत करना भी. Like it's not like you did this, but it also makes you think that what are we doing? Where have we come? So I hope that is addressed in some way. But the thing is भाई कि गोलू के aspirations वो लेके मैं 4 में नहीं जा सकती because that is about the series. So there will be things that will be taken into account and there will be some because of the storytelling that won't be there. So it's interesting.
So being an untrained actor, there are a lot of advantages because you're like an open book. You have no formal training and you can soak in everything. So how do you prepare? I mean, how do you prepare for the characters, and how did you specifically prepare for Golu? Because it's a very strenuous and very, very taking character.
Yeah.
It takes away from your soul. So
Yeah.
how did you prepare for it?
So be it Kalkut or Golu, one thing that
Or Gonkesh.
or Gonkesh.
Yeah.
One thing that I try to understand is that what are they going through emotionally? That what is their journey? That is very important for me. Like what are they feeling? I never think like different actors have different ways to approach a character. For me, it is that I don't like to अपने कुछ दुख दर्द दबा के उनका दर्द नहीं. Because
Right.
Golu's life is very different from me and it should be like that.
Yeah.
Gonkesh mein Nakshika crying, tearing down is very different from Golu, having a breakdown. So that for me is what is the emotional graph of the character. That is what I try to pakad. Ki what are they going through?
Did you ever feel like taking any workshops or going under training? Do you like doing that? during your-
Absolutely, I love doing that. So I did a bachpan se I've been doing theatre workshops thanks to my
Okay,
parents and my
okay.
sister. Then in Bombay I did intensive drama program which I absolutely loved by theatre professionals. Highly recommend it. And then I went to Adi Shakti, which again I
Oh
highly
yes,
recommend it.
yes. I think it's in Telangana or Andhra Pradesh. somewhere.
Pondicherry
In Pondicherry,
में,
right,
वहाँ
right.
पे Orville के
Right.
excellent. And I'm going to go again.
Wow.
Because again I think being a student is very important, being a sponge is very important, that you keep taking from wherever. because from experiences, from emotions, from people, from stories, just keep taking it.
Right.
And what how these workshops help us is in craft,
Mhm.
in executing that, in
Mm.
thinking, going, because thankfully such high drama things are not happening in our life.
No,
And I
not
want my life
always, right?
exactly, and I want my
And we
life to
don't
be
want that also.
exactly, exactly. So it's very important to keep Shweta away from
The
the
characters.
characters, also to have a totem. Like, what is Shweta? So, just for example, I did not realize, but when I was
Yeah, does
cooking, I
it
thought,
happen that you actors often lose your own identity while doing, often it becomes like, who am I, the real am I? Because you're so long,
yeah,
inhabiting the characters that you
mm,
guys do.
mm,
It often leads to such,
mm,
things,
mm,
on which many movies have also been made.
yeah.
So have you ever had problem in coming out of a character?
Uh,
Which was that?
Again, I'm sure different actors have
Haha.
a different journey. Though projects where it really took a psychological toll on me,
Hmm.
emotional toll on me, was
Hmm.
one was Haramkhor.
Right.
But that time I didn't realize what's happening to me. The second is Mirzapur season 2 and 3,
Yeah.
where I did not, in 2, I had no clue what was happening. It's only much later talking to other actors, I realized that, ooh, this darkness is Golu's, not mine.
Okay, okay. Like, what did you do to
Uh,
make them realize that you are taking in Golu's
no,
darkness?
it's when we spoke, when was talking to Devindu, in fact, who plays
Hmm.
Munna,
Ah.
and he was telling me some incidents.
Hmm.
Um, I realized that, oh my god, this is not me. Like how Munna had taken over, in the same way Golu has taken over.
Right, right.
So that way, then you realize,
The
and
way
then I
you
thought,
talk, or maybe the way you.
the way there is a darkness
Right, right,
on you.
right, right,
There is a something looming,
right.
and there's a shadow. In fact, if you've seen a film called Soul, it's an animated film.
Hmm.
Please watch it. It's an I
Okay,
think Oscar
okay.
nominated, if not winning. Beautiful film. And in that, the way they've shown depression is a shadow which takes
Right,
over your being.
right.
That is how I felt.
So, which is the latest content that you watched and loved?
Mm, House of the Dragon.
Liked it.
I'm a huge House of the Dragon fan. I'm a huge Emma Darcy fan. I love
Okay,
her. And
okay.
her performance and the command she has over a craft, I love it. Yeah.
You've had quite a great over of over, and would you do you wish for any director to work with, or actor? You are the best of the actors like Vijay Varma
Yeah, yeah,
and Ali,
yeah.
and you've worked with all of them. Are there any left rather?
No, I definitely want to.
Nawaz, I think.
Nawaz Bhai also was a
Yeah,
Ramkor.
yeah.
I would love to work with Konkana. I
Hmm.
absolutely love her. I would
As a
love to.
director or as an
Both,
actor, you want
both,
to work?
both, both. I'm greedy when it comes to that. Then even Ratna Patak Shah.
Okay.
I want to work with Ma'am. I want to work with Ranbir Kapoor. I
Hmm.
want to work with Ranveer Singh. There are so many fabulous actors.
Hmm.
Jaideep Alawat. मतलब ये तो endless list है.
Yeah,
And also the actors I've already worked with because they're fabulous.
they're fabulous.
Ali, Vicky, Jeetu, Vikrant, Shashank, they
Absolutely.
Arjun Mathur, like literally they are
Vijay.
so good with
Yeah.
Jay. So वो तो I want to keep working with such actors because they literally get the best out of
Yeah,
me, and
yeah.
they're not just excellent performers; they
Hmm.
are great
Hmm.
human beings. I'm
Hmm.
so fond of all of them.
True, true. So, what are your parameters to choose the role or projects? Because you've managed so far to keep the quality of your work
Yeah,
so high up there.
yeah.
There's not a particular project that I can say that no, it's not good.
Huh.
All your projects had something to take back
Hmm.
home after watching.
Hmm.
So, what are your parameters for?
It is how emotionally they move me. It's
Mm-hmm.
very simple. Go
Mm-hmm.
from Masan days to now, it's still the same. That what is my
Mm-hmm.
emotional reaction to the material that I'm reading?
Mm-hmm.
Because मुझे ज्ञान नहीं बांटना है. I want it to be entertaining and engaging. And if I can make my audience feel something,
Mm-hmm.
मैं उनको कुछ महसूस करा सकती हूँ, then that is something I definitely
Hmm.
want to do.
Hmm. Hmm. So, being a book lover, what is the latest read that you have completed? It must be very, very, time consuming for you, because as an actor, you hardly get any time to
No,
sit
you
with a
have to
book.
take out time for things that you have
So,
to
do you
do.
read every day?
I try to. I try
Okay.
to. But I have phases जहाँ पे मैं एकदम नहीं पढ़ती हूँ फिर याद आता है कि किताबें
So,
पढ़ना
which is
कितना
your
जरूरी
favorite
होता है.
genre? Like fiction,
I
non-fiction,
don't
or
have. I read all.
thriller, or
All.
so the
It's
latest
like
latest
songs. I
read
love
that you
all
are
songs. Melua, the Shiva trilogy
right,
by
right,
Amish Tripathi.
right.
I just am like on the last 5 pages of the second book, which is Nagas. This and in fact, धीरे धीरे करके मैं पढ़ी हूँ because वो 5 pages में खत्म हो जाएगा.
It's such a bad feeling, terrible feeling when the book
Yeah,
ends.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then I'm going to move on to the third one. And another lovely book that I read was Days at the Murasaki Bookshop or
Right,
Bookstore.
right.
One of them. There are two books in that. More Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. Beautiful. Please, I highly, highly, highly recommend that.
And
Lovely
what's
books.
dominating your playlist nowadays?
Oh, thankfully, because not thankfully actually. Generally, it's my characters that dominate the kind of songs that I listen to. Abhi, kyunki I'm not on set, not shooting. So right now it's a mix. And
Right.
my songs are I like to listen to them on shuffle. And if
And
I'm
what's playing on your
spending,
head every day? Like,
depends on the mood I want to be in.
right,
There
right,
is this Coke Studio Pakistan ka blockbuster
right,
song which is beautiful.
right, right. And your
That
favorite
is
singer?
ये तो बहुत ही मुश्किल है मतलब right now again I'm listening to Coke Studio a lot so the song that we have Bio
Bio.
I am really enjoying that then Hassan Rahim is one of my
Favorite
oh my
singers.
god he's so good I cannot wait to do a music video with him
Right.
he's so talented
Right.
so yeah this I just want to keep experimenting and having fun like literally that is the most important thing to me.
So in our conversation, it only came out naturally that Chaitanya, whom you call Cheetah very lovingly,
Yeah.
he has changed a lot, brought a lot of changes in you in terms
Yeah.
of fitness, and also you both are very busy professionals. So how do you balance your relationship? Marriage is a very difficult thing nowadays to sustain. So how do if you could share it with us? Like how do you balance your married life and your work life and give yourself time also because you're going out for a holiday with your girlfriends also so you're a very balanced person it seems so how do you do that
I think
what's
being
the
true to who you are the world around us is trying to tell us a lot of things. There is information and opinion overload from everywhere, right? From the phone, our screens that we carry, to the people that we meet, everybody has an opinion. And उस चक्कर में ना मुझे लगता है कि हम बह जाते हैं तो उस बह जाने में कि नो वन सेकेंड व्हाट डू यू लाइक do that not what don't do something because it will be palatable for the people that you're with so be true to who you are and I think things it's as simple as that and it will fall into place if you like reading please read if you like spending time with friends please do that do like I on one of the Sundays when Cheetah was watching a match I got my journal out and I wrote like what makes a good day for me when I'm not shooting when I'm shooting I'm super excited because I love being on set so what makes a good day for me? Even a thing like brushing at night, I have written that.
so you love journaling your day
I try to journal. I don't journal every day. I try to journal, but when I do, then I really enjoy that.
it's
Because then
therapeutic
I think it's
also it gives a
therapeutic. It's putting your thoughts out. So that is very important.
do you
Yeah.
are you a social media person do you love crawling the posts and walls of others or in your free time do you like scrolling through the social media how much time does it take in your life every day
I
do you manage your own account
I
on your
do,
own
yeah, because I think उतना भी busy नहीं हूँ मैं अभी तक, and that is my one connect, and I want to be true to that, and I get it when people are busy or they don't want to do it, but social media has limited time. It has never. I shop, I follow people, but I follow people that I like designers. That is what is
who's your favorite
exciting for me.
designer among the Indian
Oh, Manish Arora.
You love his
growing up,
work.
yes, because I love the colors and like again how they speak his clothes. They speak. So that is then there's Aarti Vijay Gupta who's lovely. Urvashi Kaur. Oh my
Yes,
god, I
she's
love
stunning.
wearing. Yeah, उनका
Yes.
तो मैं रोज से लेके festive में भी वही पहनूंगी. Every day में भी वो पहनूंगी. She's lovely.
Right.
And designers now who are tilting or already tilted towards sustainability. I love them.
Slow
and
fashion.
I'm here to support them. And of course, NIFT designers because I went to NIFT. So I have a soft corner for all the NIFT designers.
Great. So, last question from our end is that your upcoming projects, what are the projects to look forward to from Shweta Tripathi Sharma?
There's a Kali Kali Aankhein,
Yes.
which will be coming out very soon. And I totally enjoyed doing that. Very different from Golu. very different from all my characters. And there are few live pieces that I'm working on solo and with some friends. And then, of course, there is Mirzapur 4. And there will
Right.
be a surprise that will be announced very soon for the fans of Mirzapur. That will be, I think, around Diwali ये सारी खबरें आएंगी.
दिवाली आने से तो मैं रोक नहीं पा रही हूँ, आखिरी क्वेश्चन हो जाने के बाद भी. So दिवाली में what are your plans?
Diwali, we celebrate in Bombay with our friends. We have a very close set of friends. In fact, we're Cheetah's childhood friends.
Right.
They are our extended family now.
So is it
So
a
all
light,
festivals.
full of light Diwali or full of crackers Diwali
No,
for
no, no.
you?
Crackers तो gave up long time
Mm-hmm.
back.
Mm-hmm.
वो तो मतलब
Mm-hmm.
बचपन में ही समझ में आ गई थी, अकल आ गई थी कि ये थोड़े मिनट के entertainment के लिए we are harming the environment
Mm-hmm.
and also the children who work over there.
Right.
And it's मतलब I think we have to be responsible for our actions.
Right.
So there will be definitely a lot of cards, which I don't play because I'm not good at it. There will be lots of merry that will be main and lots of food, of course.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for the
Thank
lovely time
you.
we had
Thank
with
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.